What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Dylan Grow up here with Extreme.Outdoorsmen. If you guys are new here to the channel, make sure to go hit that subscribe button for me. Help me at 14,000 subs. I would really appreciate it. But I am actually just getting out here to a little secret lake that I know around my house. If you have been watching my channel for a while now, you know that this is called Lake X and it holds some absolute giant bass. But I'm just getting out here for the early morning topwater bite. It's around like 9 o'clock this morning, and I can't wait to get out there and start throwing the frog because I know it is going to get smashed this morning. They love hitting topwater frogs, and you know what lure I'm going to be throwing, the filthy frog, the Googan Squad filthy frog. But also in today's video, I have some pretty big news that I'm going to be sharing. I think a little hint, maybe this video, but I'm going to be making another video in the next couple days. I got some pretty big news, guys, so it is awesome. I'm really excited about it. But also, guys, if you want to order any of the lures that I'm going to be using in today's video, any Googan Squad lure or Googan Squad bait that you want, I'm going to leave a link in the description. You guys can go check that out on GooganSquad.com, or you can use my code right here, which is Extreme, for 10% off, and I would really appreciate it if you use my code to purchase any Googan Squad stuff that you get. So it would mean a lot to me. It helps me out. It allows me to make more videos like this. So enough talking. We are going to get out there and hopefully get on some big largemouth bass today. We will see you guys here in a sec on the GoPro. So guys, I'm actually just getting out here on the water, and I am starting off with this Googan Squad filthy frog. And this is actually the bullfrog color. This is one of my favorites. I've been using it all summer long, catching I don't even know how many fish on this lure, but I've caught some absolute giant largemouth on this thing. So I'm just getting out here. Like I said, it's around like 9:30 in the morning, and I just love a morning topwater bite. So that's the goal today. Hopefully I can get on some big fish. I'm going to be throwing around probably this frog and then some spinner baits, maybe some jigs. But I just love getting on a topwater morning bite. So hopefully you can catch a couple with this frog. And also, guys, if you want to order any of the lures that you see in today's video, I have some pretty exciting news. I just partnered up with Googan Squad. So if you guys want to order any of these lures that I show in today's video, make sure to use code Extreme to help me out. I would really appreciate it. It helps me out through the business and everything. So pretty cool lures, guys. I really like these Googan Squad lures. I've been using these lures pretty much all summer, and I just really like them, guys. I have a ton of confidence in these. If you've been watching my videos all summer, like I said, I've been catching fish on the Googan Squad spinner baits, Googan Squad buzz baits, these frogs, pretty much anything, the jigs. They make some phenomenal lures, guys. So like I said, if you guys want 10% off, make sure to use my code Extreme, and it is popping up on the screen right now. So I would really appreciate that. But enough talking. Let's catch a couple fish. What do you guys say? Oh, fish on, guys. First fish of the morning. I am just getting out here, and it is a pretty nice one on the Googan Squad filthy frog. That is absolutely crazy. First couple casts too, and it's a nice one. Hopefully I can get him in. Oh yes, check out that freaking tank. Holy crap, check out the belly on that fish. That is nuts right there on that Googan Squad filthy frog. I'm just starting off. I just got here this morning, been seeing a ton of fish surface and blow up on some shad. There's actually a bluegill down his throat. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a huge tail down his throat. And that is just crazy, guys. That's awesome. First fish of the morning, and it's a freaking chunker. But gonna get him unhooked real quick. For some reason He's just bleeding a little bit right there. I don't know if it's because he has that big fish down his throat, but that's a freaking toad, guys. Check out the belly on him. See that bluegill down his throat? There's a big tail down his throat right there. That's a freaking pig. All right, guys, releasing that fish back. That was awesome. Freaking tank. Oh, there he goes, guys. That was sweet. First fish of the morning. Just getting out here on my local little private lake that I fish over here towards my house. I just know someone that lives on the lake, so it's pretty cool. But nice one. Hopefully you can get on some more fish today. Good way to start the morning. Well, guys, right now I am actually just working around some lily pads, just throwing my frog, making long casts, and just trying to cover as much water as possible. Basically, I'm just throwing it out, letting it sit there for a sec, let the ripples fade away, and then just pop it in super slow, or you can reel it slow right over the pads. Those bass that are sitting up under the pads, they'll see that and they'll destroy it. Sometimes I like reeling it slow, just like that, or I'll just pop it in like that. But I've caught fish both ways. It's just depending on how the fish want it a certain day. Even if you want to throw out in open water, I've caught fish on frogs in open water. Just work it in super slow. They don't always want frogs in these thick pads. That's what I've learned over the years of me fishing, but I think I'm gonna get on a couple today, guys. I'm pretty excited to be out here. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning. Like 50, 60 degrees out here. Fall season is in kick. Leaves are falling right now. It's beautiful out right now. The trees are starting to change colors. You can't beat it. It's a beautiful morning. Come on, big bass. Catch me a big one, filthy frog. I know there's tanks in here. I've caught some 5, 6, maybe 7 pounders. There's some big ones in here, guys. Fish on. I'm the filthy frog again, just throwing it right over these pads. Not a big one, but it's a fish, guys, that's for sure. Right there on that Googan squad filthy frog, pretty cool. Right now I'm just throwing right over those pads and reeling it in super slow over those pads, letting those fish take a look at it as it's going over the pads. But that bullfrog color's doing pretty good this morning, getting a couple different bites, so pretty cool. Gonna keep working around this way. There's a bunch of pads in this little lake that I'm working, or little pond, but pretty cool. Gonna get him unhooked and put him back. All right, see ya, buddy. Tell your grandma to bite. 7 pounder. Well, guys, I've noticed a ton of bluegills and baitfish swimming around in the shallow water, so I figured I would mimic it with this Googan squad zinger right here. I've done a super good in the past with this spinnerbait right here. It's a Colorado blade and then a willow leaf blade, but it does pretty good. I've caught a ton of fish on this all summer long and earlier in the year, but it's pretty good. I'm gonna see if I can catch a fish on this. I'm just throwing it in this little shallow water right here. I'm gonna fish around all these cuts right here, but there's a ton of bait fish in here, guys, and I've been catching them on the frog, so I feel like they will drill this spinnerbait. Gonna throw this around, hopefully get on a fish or two with it. Oh, dang. I don't know if you guys seen that. I had a huge pike following my spinnerbait. I just got to this little flat right here. I thought a spinnerbait would work really good along this flat right now. And I thought I felt a bump. And I guess I did, reeling it in, because I seen a huge pike follow this spinnerbait up. It's a Googan squad chartreuse and white spinnerbait. I've done pretty good on this one in the past. but that was pretty epic. He just followed it all the way to the boat. Fish on. Just tied the Googan squad frog back on in first couple casts, guys. Pretty nice one. Yes. Right there on that Googan squad filthy frog, guys. Been throwing around that spinnerbait for a little while, and it seems like they're just wanting a top water bite. I don't know why that is right now, but he just drilled that Googan squad filthy frog right there. Pretty cool, guys. He didn't hit it hard either. It was just the slightest little hit, but he hit it, that's for sure. Nice one. Gonna put him back. Seems like most of the fish I've caught are up in these lily pads tucked up. I don't know if they're just chasing bait fish in here or what, but that first one I caught had a huge bluegill down his throat. But see ya, buddy. Hopefully I can catch a bigger one. There he goes, back into the pads. Oh, what the heck? I wasn't even paying attention to my frog. I seen a bunch of bluegills over here swimming. I was checking those out to see if there was any big bass chasing them, and I just hear an explosion behind me from my frog. So that was pretty cool on that Googan squad filthy frog, guys. Just like I said earlier in the video, if you guys want to order these for 10% off, I'm gonna leave my link in the description, or if you want to use my discount code right here, it's popping up on the screen for 10% off. It's just Extreme, so you can do that on GooganSquad.com. But seems like they want this frog today. I don't know, I've been throwing the spinnerbait, the jig around for a little while. Seems like for some reason they're only wanting that top water. But I'm gonna keep throwing it if they're hitting it. I've caught one pretty big one and then a couple smaller ones, but I've caught some 5-6 pounders on this frog. So the big ones like it. Just gotta find them. Oh, fish. Oh, it feels like a pretty nice one. Don't get off. I just threw right up along that little weedy patch up there where it's a little dirty, right along those lily pads, and that might be the biggest of the day. That's a nice one. Oh, oh yes. That was super cool. I just threw right up along that little shoreline area right there. It's almost like a little island right along those lily pads, and he frickin' hammered it. Beautiful largemouth bass, guys. That's awesome. He drilled that Googan squad filthy frog. That frog catches bass, guys, I'm telling you. Well, guys, there's another look at that bass. Just beautiful largemouth bass. He's a tank. He drilled that Googan squad frog. I'm gonna unhook him real quick and put him back. But nice one. Oh yes. There he goes, back into the pads. That Googan squad filthy frog's doing pretty good today, guys, catching a couple big ones. So I'm gonna keep throwing it around. I got a couple different colors with me. I might throw an all white one, see if that can catch a big bass, but I don't know. It seems like this one's doing pretty good. I might tie a white one on. I think it's called Bone. I might tie that on my other rod and just start throwing frogs and keep working these lily pads. Maybe I can catch a 5-pounder, but gonna keep fishing. Let's see what happens. Well, guys, that about wraps up today's video. I had a blast out there fishing this morning. I think I caught like maybe 5 or 6 largemouth bass today. on those Googan Squad filthy frogs, so that was pretty cool. And I also had that big northern pike following up my Googan Squad spinnerbait, so that was awesome. But like I said throughout the video, if you guys want to order any of the baits that I used in today's video, make sure to use my code Extreme, which is popping up on the screen right now. But we're gonna head home and we'll see you in the next one.